Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Building with BdoubleO. Yo boy. I'm out here in the 1.8/1.9 area and just collecting some more diorite? Diorite. Who knew? Who knew that B-dubs would be collecting diorite one day? Really? I never saw it coming. But it's useful. It can be useful. I'm really glad this block is in the game. Never thought I'd say it, but I'm saying it. What's down there? I have no idea. Granite? I mean, maybe we collect this granite too? I don't know. B-dub feeling crazy right now. Let's get some granite. You never know. But, so, I've been having trouble, as you've seen, with the... Hello, underwater place. I've been having trouble, as you know, with the land generation in this update. And I do need this gravel too. So let's get a little light on the subject of while we talk. And dirt it off. Go away, water. Thank you. Come again. Never come again, actually. So yeah, as you know, I've been kind of whining and complaining about how the land and the chunks generate in the last couple of updates and episodes, and on the patron server, I was on that for quite a bit last night and was having a similar problem. I'd really like to try to diagnose some things with you guys, so if you fall into one of these categories, maybe you could let me know how you're sitting. But the theory on the patron server, this has got no fortune on it, and it's getting so much flint. So on the patron server, that world was generated in 1.8, and it's kind of doing the chunk problems as well. And it's not the server, it's the client that's having the trouble. The client meaning like your game. Not the server. It's not the server having trouble loading chunks. It's your game that's having trouble loading chunks. So, like, for me, certain chunks will load, and for other people, others won't. It's just different. But, like, there's so many situations where, like, when I was walking out here, I was like, literally standing on an area that was totally invisible. Now, that didn't happen in 1.8. One of the theories one of the Patreon members was talking about was they said that it's possible. There's so much andesite. Oh, good. Or diorite. It's possible that because they just started a 1.9 world and they have no issue with that. It's possible that older worlds don't. There's some sort of chunk loading problem because the world is older? You know what I mean? And this world was generated way, way back in the day, as you know. So I sure hope that's not a problem. I do have some problems, like, you know, my banners don't wave because it's an old world, and there's some other things. But, you know, we just make it work. We get by. B-dubs get by. Oh, this is andesite. I don't really care for andesite right now. Even though I love the block, I don't need it. So yeah, another, someone else had theorized that maybe my processor was old. I don't know what it's like a third generation i7. I don't know how you talk about processors, but you saw me. You saw what processor I used in the Let's Build a Computer, so... Okay, that's a decent amount of diorite. That's pretty good for one little chunk here. That'll get us a little ways. There's more over here. But maybe I don't put you... Ha ha ha! Good thing B-dubs was holding a shift. But yeah, so... You know, people are saying maybe your processor isn't handling things very well. I do have the memory, the RAM usage up to like 4 gigs, and maybe that's too much. Who knows? This is all nerd talk, but I would really like to figure out why it's doing that, because I do kind of hate how the chunks load, and it didn't used to be that way. It was just in one of the like snapshot updates. Like one of the most recent, like the pre-release snapshot update. And then boom, it just started happening. So that sucks. But that's neither here nor there, all right? I got a tweet from somebody and I'm totally rethinking my castle. I've done some things off camera, and the things that I have done are I finished off that house for the most part on the outside that we worked on last time. Please bear with me while I'm getting this stuff too, because it goes so quick, the fact that we're using it for our roads. So anytime I can get some, I just need to get it. But yeah, so I finished off that house. I also worked out some roads. Oh, this grass color is beautiful. Worked out some new roads, and I think it's definitely helping get a good feel and layout for the area. But the biggest thing that I've done and that I'm doing is that I am redoing the castle, kind of. I made that layout previously, but somebody sent me a picture and it was very, very inspiring. And I was like, yep, that's something I need to do in mine. And I think you guys will like it. So we're coming up on that now pretty soon, yeah? Almost a day, nighttime, so perfect timing, really. But yeah, you'll see some of the chunk loading problems now. Although I may have already loaded in this world and it'll load up really easy. Who knows? Oh, there it is. There's some problems. But you could start to see loading in there. I extended the front. This is okay. Minecraft! Come on. Load. I promise this is a uniform set of blocks here. Oh, I'm so glad this is happening right now. Like, look at this. You kidding me? It's so stupid. Half of these trees aren't... I mean, this never used to happen. It was just like, here, have new Minecraft. Really? Seriously? Let me recycle my recording, because that used to work with Fraps. Oh, wait. No, I didn't recycle it. It just all loaded in. But that's just so stupid, man. It's terrible. It's terrible. Welcome to 1.9. Are you kidding me? Might go back to one of the old snapshots at this rate. B-Dubs is frustrated. Okay, let's get some of this, though. How did that seed not despawn? Maybe it unloaded. Ooh, zombie coming at me. Bring it on, boy! But I want to talk to you about the front of this castle and the plans that I have. I'll take some of that, thank you. Oh, another one. Another one. Another one. Am I not hitting him? What was happening there? Okay. So far, 1.9 full of frustration for me to this point after it's been fully released. I've loved it during the snapshots, but then they put out, this is the good version, and I'm hating it. But, so check this out, right? We had all this, which we like, but then I popped this bad boy up there, and like I said, this is based off of a picture somebody sent me, and I'm really, really liking it. This just makes the whole thing feel way more grand and exciting. By the way, I love this tree now. After I've done more and more work on it, I just love it. It's got so much character, the fact that it's leaning. But anyway, we have some towers in the back, and we might even raise those up even higher. But I think finishing this off will play a huge role in making this feel more epic. This right here feels almost, it's better than that, but it feels almost like just a big pub or a hotel or an inn. I want it to feel super, super grand, and I think we're going to get that when we add this height to the front side of it. So I need to kind of detail this thing out. I need to figure out where my posts are going to go. I just wanted to kind of lay out the flow of it, and I think it's good. It's decent. I'm probably going to make changes and edits to it along the way, but it's a good starting point, a good place to start, and I think we can work something out really nice from this. So, B-Dubs is going to get to work. You know how I do. I'm going to spend a good couple of hours going to town on this thing and seeing what we come up with. If I run into any hiccups, things that I don't like in this, because you're seeing this, and I want you to see if I'm like, oh yeah, these guys right here were weird, I'll fix them. But actually, already looking at it, I might just put one in the center. But bleh, we'll figure that out later. Sorry for making that gross noise. I'm going to step away, put some of this andesite diorite away, and I'll see y'all in just a bit. So this is coming along so nicely. It's coming along so nice. Oh, this dirt is going to kind of block our way a little bit. Got a little bit of snowfall coming down, so we can kind of get a little bit better idea. But it's nice. It's nice. As I'm filling this in slowly but surely, I'm really starting to get that feel, and I think it's going to be great. Let me talk to you a little bit about how I'm game planning this, okay? First of all, these peaks here, from the front view of the castle, I don't want these to disappear. And if I extended this castle too far in this direction, out on these sides, this upper part of the wall, it would end up filling this in, and you would somewhat lose the contrast between the sky and the roof, and it would kind of kill the look of this slope up. See how we get this slope up? I like it, and I want to preserve that because I think that's a really distinct feature for this castle. And yeah, I think it's just good. I paused there because I've been saying castle. Why do I feel like I'm so slow right now? I don't know if my sprint's working. I keep saying castle, but it's not feeling like a castle yet. I don't know. I think this size is definitely going to help that, though. And there are castles that are like this, so I don't think that we're in the wrong. Yeah, I'm having a hard time running. But let's talk about some more things, okay? So I had this huge open space right here, and I originally just filled it all in with spruce planks, right? From here to here. And you can kind of see on this section, I had kind of done that. So you stand back and you're like, okay, that's ugly. That's gross. So how do you fix it? Section it off. With your brain, you don't even have to physically section it off, just with your brain head. Section it off and start working out ideas. So then I went in and physically sectioned it off. A log here, giving a 5 gap there, 5 gap there, log here. Now here's something. Windows are a great, easy way to add texture into a building, but we're wanting to kind of try to minimize windows if we can. I just don't want to ignore the fact that we can use windows. I really need to come up with something. Obviously, in this middle, I went for a big window right there, but I think that's okay if we have one big window. Obviously, this is going to be a castle. They're going to have all sorts of heat that they need, so that's going to be all right. But smaller windows there. When you're using smaller windows, instead of doing, because normally in a normal castle, I'd do probably a 3 wide window with some height there. Not just too high, be 3 to 4 high. But we're wanting to keep this small, so that means I need to get more detail in around the outside of it. And I did that by adding some logs going across here, some dark oak logs giving some shape like that. That's adding some depth there. And then I brought it in with some dark oak stairs, dark oak stairs, dark oak stairs up here and up here in the up direction. See that? And then this whole area here is recessed, and then there's texture added in there with the 2 different block types. So I think that's all we need to really keep it interesting. Obviously, we take this to the next level by adding things like fences, trapdoors, snow on the roof. So that'll really help. Here, not as detailed, this area, but I think it's okay because we got that big, huge window right there. So that's going to help. Now, I did that stuff, but then I had this straight line coming across. And that was just to give me an idea of the roof. It was just coming straight across, and that was a little boring and bland to me. So on these posts, I lowered it. I think we're dealing with some nighttime here. So let's get the field of view back. I was just zooming in so you could see it really well. But let's go sleepy real quick. And then we will get a little bit... This will kill the snow, kill the atmosphere, but we'll be able to see things very clearly. I'm so sorry. Okay. Alright, here we go. We can see it much better, much more clearly. I only try to do that stuff later in the evening for you, just so those of you that don't like it, we can get rid of it and see everything very clear. Okay, let's go in, zoom in a little bit more again. Let's zoom in all the way. So up on the roof, right? At these posts, I brought it down a little bit, and that helps section these off a little bit as well. And just added a little bit of shape. Now the top of the roof will probably just be straight, but adding this detail to the bottom helps. It's going to help give the roof texture overall. And I could try to kind of follow this same slope and idea and design throughout the roof, and I think I am going to try that as I work my way up to the next level. But if it's too difficult, because we are in survival here, if it's too difficult to work out, you got to understand, it's placing blocks, running all the way back here, placing blocks, running all the way back here. This is actually, I should get my Elytras, because this is a great time for that. So that's that. And then I decided on the sides, because there was a very stark change from like this flat section here and then breaking into this new section. I wanted to give a transition. So I kind of added this semi-round area over here with a little separate roof on top on either side. You can't really see that one so much because my dirt pillar is in the way. But yeah, I think those help add another point of interest. Those are cute little nooks that make you feel like, yeah, I'd like to go up in that place. So I like those. I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of step away a little bit, take a little bit of a breather, a break, and show you how things are coming. I think it's going to be really nice. And ideally, I'd love to be able to finish this at least to this top point today. The backside, no, but I would love to get a good front view. Well, this is pretty perfect timing, actually. The sun just started going down and the snow just started naturally falling without B-dubs a-cheating. But check this out. Oh my gosh. Again, this episode will go to you late in the day. Check this out. Bam, 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 bam. Switch it up, B-dubs, switch it up. Because this has taken me a long time. But I'm really happy with how this turned out. I think especially at nighttime, it looks amazing. I've taken some effort to kind of get some lights inside and cover some back walls. I'm really nervous right now. I do not like PvP. But yeah, I think this turned out really, really nice. Super, super atmospheric. I think there are some areas like here and here where I can add more detail. But as of right now, I mean, we've got a really nice feel going. You know, if this is our entrance, this is going to be really nice. And I think, oh gosh, man. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Get me, boy. Okay, he got me. All right, this is interesting. It knocks him back, too. Wow. Wow. How was he hitting the shield there? Just because I was, like, deflecting it? I wasn't even right-clicking there. That was interesting. Okay. Actually, let's try that again right here. Yeah! I'm not even right-clicking. Oh my gosh. Wow. Ooh, piece of iron. That's so cool. I love that. But yeah, there she is at nighttime with the snowfall and all that stuff. I think it's really, really nice. I think it turned out really good. I'm very, very, very pleased with how this looks. But like I was just about to say, I think the entire layout of the castle is going to have to change now. I mean, look at this thing. I really want to get my shield off the bar because it kind of takes away from the view. Look at that. Is that not good? is good. We did something together. So this is, I say together. There are so many Endermen. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. Hopefully we can go to sleep. Oh yes, there's nobody over here. Perfect. Okay. Go to Shreepers, B-dubs. Very good. And good morning. Okay. Just have to worry about creepers now. And this guy. Okay, get my shield back on. Oh. All right. F. Free. Yes. Oh, he hit me. He hit me. How is he hitting me? Okay. That time he didn't. Yeah, he's getting through that. How is he getting through that? I wonder. I have no clue. But let's take a look at this bad boy in the daytime, shall we? After we get rid of this miser. Get out of here, thank you. Very good. Okay. There she blows. All right. So where did we leave off? It was so long ago. I'm sorry I looked at you. I'm sorry. It wasn't on purpose. We left off. I think we had this section. No, we had the sides done too, I think. So I just built the roof up here, and I kind of threw some wingdings on the edge to give the roof some flair going that way. It's not as drastic as these main front ones, but it's enough to give it some interest, right? Built this roof up right here. But like I was saying, that's a lot of roof right there. A lot of roof. So I think it'll be good to pop something in there. Some sort of lookout holes or something. But you got to start thinking. Let's immerse ourselves now. We've got an actual king living in this area. So we got to start thinking about things. And I brought the shield out intentionally to where we could kind of start thinking of a banner. We can throw a banner on top of this. So we got to start thinking of colors. I've used a lot of blues. And I mean, obviously, in an area like this, you're going to instantly think some sort of blue. But I don't think we're going to do that. I think we're going to stray away from that because I've got blue in so many areas. In Escher, there's light blue. In, where is it? In Timberstone, we've got cyan that we're using. So the only other option would be like blue, which could work, but there's so many blues out here. This dark brown does do well with blue colors. But I'm going to think, I actually got all the colors up. There's purple, red. I'm just looking at the vibrant colors. Green could work here as well. Orange, I don't know. We'll work out some color combos. But we'll have to get some banners. And those can obviously be flying and flags flying in certain spots as well. To help give this more of a castle feel. Because like as I was saying, it's getting kind of hotel feeling a little bit. But extend this tower up right here and you start getting a mixture of a castle feel in there. Which I think is going to be just what we need. But this thing is coming along. I mean, the amount of detail, I hope you guys know. Like, I'm sitting here and just showing off stuff, but it's a lot of block placements. Escher was a cakewalk in comparison to this. This is some massive building right here, but I'm loving it. I'm enjoying it. It's just taking a long time to get episodes up. Don't look at that. I didn't finish the side. But yeah, so episodes are going up later. I'm just adjusting. I need to just start recording earlier in the day if I can afford to do that somehow. But anyway, I think we're going to call it there for today. Things are coming along very nice indeed. As always, keep bringing suggestions if you got them, okay? I've been loving what you guys hit me with. But that's going to do it, all right? I love you guys to death, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.